Hello and welcome to week number 5. This week is jam-packed full of material, so please plan accordingly. On this announcement page, you see that there is a lot going on this week. You will be taking your first test to show what you know over chapters 1 through 4. This includes all the past 4 weeks' materials, including this week. The window for this test will be opening September 28th and will close on the 30th at midnight. In addition, you are still responsible for your normal weekly activities. You still need to do the reading quiz for Chapter 4. It is still due by Sunday at midnight as well. However, I strongly suggest you do the reading quiz prior to taking the test because that material is on the test as well. In addition, you still have a discussion post. Your initial discussion post is due by Friday at midnight to give some of your peers time to look through and formulate a response. Responses are due by Sunday at midnight as well. So let's take a look at where all this is housed. If you were caught unaware that this week was a testing week, let me remind you where those dates are in the syllabus. If you come over and click on the actual breadcrumb link over here where it says syllabus, it'll take me to where the syllabus is that I showed you at the beginning of the course. Upon opening, it has all the due dates that you need, so if you haven't marked your calendar yet, I suggest you mark it so you're not caught unaware in the future. If you take a look, this particular exam will be 20% of your grade, and again it will cover weeks 1 through 5, which are the past 4 weeks, and this week included. If I scroll down to the actual portion that details the exams, it tells me that it's going to be available September 28th through 30th. Your next one will be at the end of October, then the end of November, and then your final. There will be 50 questions on this exam. You'll have 90 minutes to actually take the exam, and a lot of the questions will be from your readings that you've already seen before. So if you've been diligent in your reading, the exam should be fairly easy. If I come back out to access all the material for this week, just like normal, I'm going to click on weekly assignments. One last time, we're going to delve into Unit 1. Next week we'll be in Unit 2. When I go into it, I'm going to see the different modules. This one will be closed when you all open it because this week will now have been done. You will be in week number 5. You're going to be talking about plate tectonics and how that crustal surface is moving on the asthenosphere. Again, it reminds me, I have a discussion post, I need to respond, I have a reading quiz, and I have a test. When I click in, everything should look familiar and normal. Here's an introductory page. There will be a little bit of detailing about the actual San Andreas Fault in California, as well as Northern California where there's a subduction zone. This is actually what most geologists and scientists think is going to cause the next big earthquake, not necessarily this particular transform fault line that normally people think of that's detailed here. It's actually the idea that this oceanic crust is crashing into this continental crust and doing something called subduction. As it grinds, it releases energy, and that's where the next big earthquake is going to occur that most geologists agree upon. To access the material, I'm going to click on the breadcrumb over here. Over here, I have many videos or simulations that you can watch for this week, and it details them very nicely in terms of plate tectonics. Hot spots includes places like Hawaii. This is not due to plate tectonics, so if you're not familiar with hotspots, you most definitely need to watch that particular animation. Clicking on the next link, just like normal, I have placed a PowerPoint for you. This in no way, shape, or form takes the form of actually reading the material in your actual book, but it does serve as a nice summary right before you're ready to take that reading quiz. After you've kind of looked through the PowerPoint, refreshed your memory, you know exactly what's going on, you can either click again over here on this arrow or on the next one. You might want to work your way through the actual flashcards. When you're ready to take the quiz. Just like normal, you'll have 40 minutes to complete it. It's 20 questions long and you'll have 2 opportunities to retry it. At the end of that, you'll have the choice of either going in and then answering the discussion board or starting the actual test. The actual test will be located over on and underneath where it says weekly assignments. Again, we'll be finishing unit number 1. You'll scroll all the way down to the bottom. Unfortunately, right now you cannot see it because it is not open, but it will be underneath this week's module. You'll click in it. Again, you'll have 90 minutes, 50 questions. If you haven't already at this point answered the discussion link, you need to answer it. A lot of you are doing a very nice job responding in your initial thread by Friday evening, and most of you guys are responding to your peers a lot better than you were before. The problem I'm still seeing, and some of you are losing points for in your response to a peer, is you're simply stating, I agree with what you said, I liked the way you said it, but you're not actually summarizing or giving concrete reasons of why you liked what they said. You need to make sure that you're very, very specific, or you will not be receiving full credit. Again, this week is jam-packed with a lot of material. If at any point in time you need any help with anything, please do not hesitate to reach out to me so that we can make sure that you're successful. I hope you all have a good week.